I'm Sam, and welcome to another Zero Requirements Old School Money Making Guide. In the previous one, we went over how to flip armor sets for a potentially insane profit upwards of $1 million per hour. If you want to check out that video, you can click in the middle of your screen right now, or at the end of the video. All the links to various stuff are also in the description as always, so if you want, you can go there as well. Now in this video, the method I'm going to show you is a lot simpler than the one in the previous video, and even though its money per hour rate is lower, it's got a far more consistent money per hour rate because the rate depends on only 2 items, which you'll be buying and selling at a predefined speed. What you're going to be doing is buying jugs of wine and drinking them. Once empty, sell them for, in this case, about double the money you bought them for. The prices can vary a bit over time, as always with the GE, but as of now, the price of the empty jugs are a little more than double that of the wine jugs. This isn't a method which you're ever going to make $1 million per hour, or anywhere near that. This is a super easy method which you can use without worrying about any requirements at all, if you just need a quick cash boost if maybe you got cleaned, hacked, just starting out, or for any other reason. So to prove that this method is as good as I say it is, with 0 requirements, I'm going to time myself drinking a full inventory of wine and banking them to see how many inventories you could potentially be doing per hour, and from that determine a money per hour rate. So let's do it. As you could see, it's perfectly possible to do at least one full inventory per minute, or 60 plus per hour. Now, if we take a look at the current buy price of the wines, we can see that it lies between 18 and 23 coins. So I'm just gonna call it 20 coins flat. The sell price of the jugs is between 40 and 45. But I'm gonna call this 50 coins, because first of all, if you're patient and put the buy price of your wines a bit lower, give it some time to buy and get them in large bulk, you can get them for a lot better price. Doing the same things when selling the empty jugs, you can get away with a bigger profit in between. And looking at the graphs, it looks like the price of the wines are sinking, and the price of the empty ones are rising back up after a bit of a dip. Alright, now assuming that you're buying your wines in bulk for 20 coins each and selling the empty ones for 50. Also assuming that you're going to be a bit lazy here and not do 60 or 70 plus inventories per hour, because I know that I sure wouldn't. Let's put that too on a flat 50 inventories per hour. This means that we're drinking 1400 jugs of wine per hour and making 30 coins for each of them, resulting in a profit of 42k per hour. Now this isn't a terrific money per hour rate, let's be honest here, but considering that this method has absolutely 0 requirements, you can just make a fresh new account, which I've actually done here, you can see that in the previous video, and run straight to the Grand Exchange, with nothing but what you get when making a new free-to-play account, and then just start drinking wine and selling jugs. We're also assuming that we're not being 100% effective in the calculation here, being a bit lazy, probably watching some YouTube videos or a movie at the same time while doing this. So considering all this, the method is relatively consistent, very simple to do, just buy wines, drink and sell the jugs. It doesn't vary in profit too much, and it requires no preparation of any sort and has really 0 requirements. I'll say a profit of up to 50k plus consistently. It's not too shabby. If you like the idea of earning 50k plus getting wasted on pixel wine in the Grand Exchange on Old School, or just like the video in general, feel free to let me know in the comments. I always appreciate some feedback. And if you have any questions, you can leave that in the comments as well, or if you like, just send me a message.